Hey everyone, and welcome to the update for today, which was Friday, the 26th of June, 2026. And let's see, this morning, this was another accounting office day. I am back in town and I'm back to work after 4 days of helping mom with various things. And let's see, and kicked it off bright and early with another accounting office day. This was again a day that in theory should be a 5 to 2. However, because of this again this changeover to this new system and the fact that we're still getting quicker and figuring out the ideal order to work within this new system in order to get to all the benchmarks that we need to get to in time. The big one right now being making sure that you've processed the registers that are needed the earliest by a certain time so that you can issue them coins and things that they're going to need prior to them showing up. And that's right now the biggest challenge. Still missing it by a few minutes. And so anyway, we're working through that process, but all in all, today also was a good, to use the quotes, good day. Really nothing was out of balance and no particular wackiness with Lotto or anything. Well, turns out that this new system, well, yeah, this being one thing, because there's always got to be a Lotto thing. There's always got to be a Lotto issue. Turns out that this new system doesn't want you to receive more than 50 packs of lottery tickets on one day. Which, you hear a rule like that, it's like, oh, come on. When are 50 packs ever going to show up on the same day? First week of the system, and we received like 57 packs yesterday. So then you have to split those up among a couple of days. So that's a new thing that we're discovering with this new system. But honestly, the stuff like that's kind of small ball. But overall, lots of air. It seems like a lot of good things coming out of this. And so hopefully be able to share some, success stories as we're moving along with this. But anyway, my being out of town the last few days, the lead seems to be doing a good catching up quickly with this new system as well. So, yeah. And that being said, I've mentioned before that I guess in the next week or so, I'm going to be, next week during my accounting days, I'm going to be kind of working alongside the two backups and kind of introducing them to this new system, getting them on board with it. And so I'm still kind of taking notes and putting together the, note sheet or the survival sheet, taking the instructions of this new system and applying them to our location. So been working on a little bit of that as well. Let's see. The last hour of my day basically got sent outside to put up essentially advertising. Did you know what the if you go to your local grocery store and you see like the little advertisements, because yes, there are advertisements on the places where you turn in the carts, those things outside where you return your carts, there's advertising on them. Do you know what the advertisements on those say right now? Don't feel bad. I doubt many people do. But that being said, they did, at least at my store, change this morning or change this afternoon. This guy did that. So that's how I spent the last hour of my day. And before taking off at 1:30. Let's see. Normally at this point I would then go straight to the gym, get my workout in. But it turns out this afternoon was actually a quite busy day, yes, both busy and important day for me. This was the day that the ended up getting closure on the whole lease situation that I've alluded to. It's a positive outcome. As a matter of fact, on the better end of the spectrum of how this situation could have played out. That, not gonna lie, that was nerve-wracking. Again, I love this place. I've been living here for quite a long time, and so with all these other things I've been dealing with this last year, to ultimately end up having to move in October, beginning of November, was not something I wanted to do, and that will not be a thing. And so that's a good thing. There, you have to pay a little bit, but it's honestly really good outcome on that. And yeah, that was a nerve-wracking one. One more thing on 2026. But that process took 30, 45 minutes, something like that. Well, actually more like an hour because you had to sign some things online first. So anyway, got that all straightened out. We are good. Just have to put in that payment tomorrow. Let's see. So those signs that I was putting on cart returns, it sounds like, and I only saw the introduction memo. It sounds like they're making a change to the loyalty program. We've had this program where you can spend money in the store and then you can earn cents off based on how much you spend when you go to the gas pumps. I guess they're evolving that program where you can do something and you can go on our website and say, I don't want to spend money on gas. Instead, I'd like to spend money on stuff save money on stuff in the store. Now, I'm going to introduce you to retail mind versus, or at least veteran retail mind versus normie mind. So, looking at it through the eyes of a normie, yeah, so not everybody uses the fuel center. So yeah, okay, yeah, seems like a pretty good customer focused thing that they can do. Yeah, cool. That being said, here's what happens when you're a veteran retail person and you start hearing about something like that. Oh God. Here comes I have to go on a website and do this. That's discriminatory. And that whole thing. Now, I hope I'm wrong about that. I really do. And I hope that the interactions that we have about this program, once word starts getting out about it, which, might take a little bit of a while, but once that starts getting out, I will try to keep us posted on a comparison between how much feedback we're getting that is positive, hey, thank you, that's cool, versus how much feedback we get that is negative. Well, that might be okay, but what do you mean I have to go on a website? That type of thing. And we'll see if this ends up being a, hey, you asked for something, cool, you got it, cool. Or a no good deed goes unpunished type of scenario. I hope it's one way. I kind of suspect it's going to be the other, but I've been wrong before. Who knows? Anyway, with that being said, we're kind of near the end of our time. I do appreciate everybody joining us all the way to the end, and I will look forward to speaking with you again tomorrow. Ciao for now, everyone. Going to be headed to bed. It's an accounting day tomorrow.